A few months ago, I'd been browsing Tumblr for interesting things. And that was the day that I found Zasphas. Zasphas had a normal-looking blog at first glance. I mean, typical vintage pictures, images of celebrities, food, etc. I followed her for some movie gifs, but then, just last week, she posted some text under a Read More label and tagged personal. But curiosity got the better of me, and I opened the text post. I'm typing this because I need to get something off my chest. It's not a matter of gaining attention, it's a matter of just talking. Anything to talk. I haven't talked in so long. I can't remember the exact dates. It's all like a blur to me. Well, almost all. Almost all. I was sleeping in my bed and I could swear I saw the shadows. It was standing outside that little glass door by my bed, and I could swear I had sleep paralysis. I read about it, and I knew even though I could move my left arm, I couldn't move anything else. It was terrifying, I think. And it was just the first night. The second night, I faced from the door, opposite-like. And then the knob, it rattled. It rattled so bad, it was so loud. It was slow at first, real slow, but then it got louder and faster, and I heard the glass being tapped. And I knew it had happened again, but my left arm was pinned under my sleeping body, so I couldn't tell if it was the exact thing or not. But it stopped after a while. Maybe because maybe because it thought that I wasn't awake like last time, or I just got tired of looking at my back. I mean, backs are boring. What a pretty face. And then there was a third night. Some weeks later, I thought that it gave up. It didn't see me as fit anymore or something, and I was very, very glad. But that night, I was on my back, my head turned to the door. I shouldn't have been looking at the door. I didn't mean to. It was my fault, all my fault. I heard it coming on the grass, like soft feet padding through it. Then the falls on the planks of the staircase of the deck getting closer. Then a body shot to the rail, like a blur, a black blur. I didn't see it until it was too late. Its face was pressed against the glass, all black, and the grin, you could see white teeth and gums, nothing more. Just grinning. Long neck attached to a body, and had spindly arms and legs that bent the wrong way. It began to bash its ugly face against the glass door. The glass was cracking more and more with each bash. I want your pretty face, and I couldn't move at all, only my left arm, but it felt like every time I raised it, and it bent it, it's gone. It's bending in another way. It grew out further. It was really not usable at all anymore. I could just lay there as the glass gave in and its head burst in, but there was no sound of the breaking glass. But I told myself, this is paralysis. It's a dream. It'll disappear. Like all the other dreams. But it's like so long since I talked to anyone. Please listen. After that, I closed the post, feeling uneasy. Within the next 3 days, there was no activity from her blog. I was going to ask her if everything was alright, but when I arrived at her Tumblr, it was deleted. Gone. Like it never existed. I don't know what happened to Zasphas. Something tells me that I don't want to know. My left arm hurts.